Okay, so this is just a quick video to go over what exactly I did to my rifle. I had a couple people asking me. So to start off, this was a G&G TR16 R4 Commando. It had the blowback. It was part of their top tech line. The gearbox broke, so I ended up tearing it all apart, installed a Wolverine SMP. So it's the original one with the orange. So you can see it. It's right there. And I really like that system. I like the ability to be able to switch my PSI, my dwell, and just switch out parts when I need to, and not have to worry about like springs and all that other stuff that you usually need to worry about with an AEG box. The other feature that I did to it was I didn't have the grip connect, but I ended up with this pistol grip. I ended up dremeling out where you had the AEG adjustment for the motor height, and I ended up seating this into it and then JB welding it. That way, if my line gets snagged, it's not going to damage the line or damage my SMP, and it just, I don't know, makes it better in my mind. Okay, so I'll start off from the back, and this is the Magpul Mo stock, and this is real steel. The buffer tube that came with the G&G TR16 is 29 millimeters, so it's just a tad underneath mil spec. And there was a little bit of wobble, but I used some Velcro, the loop side, just to make it a little bit tighter. And so, as you can see, no wobble, doesn't move, nice and tight. I also was looking at the Battle Link stock, the minimalist one, but from another company, and I decided to go with this one, and I'll discuss that after. So moving down, as I mentioned, it's G&G stock buffer tube. I got the stock G&G upper and lower receiver. I eventually one day want to switch that out to maybe something else, but right now I like it. I like how all the features work on it, and it all fits together. Down here, I've got the Strike Industries Cobra series of trigger guard. As you can see right here, it's got a little tab here. This was part of the Cobra series. This is just the right hand side one, just for our finger rest. I've got a speed trigger in here, version 2 gearbox speed trigger, so really just touch it and it fires pretty much. So a little bit quicker on the trigger response. Moving down, we got underneath my camo form here, I've got a Troy TRX battle rail. I like this rail because it's small, it's light, and I could put the segments where I wanted them and not have a whole bunch of rail and extra weight added to it. This is an AFG. This is a clone of a Magpul. I bought it from China. It was only like 10 bucks with shipping, and that goes same with this. This is actually a replica of a Magpul Mo pistol grip. So I don't know, for the price and free shipping from China, I really like it. The magazines are G&G GR16 mags. These are their 120 mid caps. The one thing I don't like about these mags is the fact that you can't use the Ranger clips on them. But you can still fit a Magpul on it, and it's a little bit lower profile, so it's not too bad at all. End up working out. You just take off the cap, slide this on, put the cap back on. It's not going to pull off or anything. It's nice and snug on there. Moving down, we got, this is made by Element. This is a copy, a replica of the Surefire flashlight, and the version was the 952V, M952V. And I like this flashlight because it comes with a pressure switch. You can also have the push button on it still, and this cap here, you can move it back and forth, and it makes it so it can go from strobe to solid. Just a basic black mock suppressor here. This is King Arms. This was 110 by 30 millimeters. And then a Magpul RSA Sling Mount for the front. I think I went over the ASAP at the back. That's a Magpul ASAP. So I got a couple items on here that are real steel. So the Mo, the RSA, and also as you can see, it's sticking out here. I got a bad lever. When I flip it over, I'll show that closer view. This here was off of my pistol. I was using it on my pistol for my 1911 from KWA, the Mark IV. and I ended up putting it on my rifle. It's just a red laser, and I got an aim point with a kill flash, and this is a replica. I'm not sure the brand on this. I got this from airsoftdepot.ca. So let's flip my rifle over. So as mentioned, I got the bad lever. This is just on there for show. It doesn't do anything. I can still cock and, you know, make it go, release the bolt and stuff like that, but nothing major. Did some color fill with some nail polish, and used the nail polish remover to wipe off the excess and get that all color filled, make it just my own, make it look nicer. And then this is the latest item I got. This is Manta. It's made by Manta. They supply some of the military down in the US, and this is basically a pocket switch holder that holds my switch for my flashlight. You can see it's strobing right now. So that's basically my rifle right now. This is my shorter version. This is for like indoor, or I'm not sure exactly. Like probably I could still probably use it for outdoor. And for the internals, as I mentioned, I have the Wolverine SMP, and then I'm just basically using, on this setup, I'm using the Magpul 3-in-1 Ultimate Hopup with stock barrel, but I'm using some ryoshin Baton flat hop buckings, and it seems to fire really good. I'm really happy with the G&G barrels, the nickel plated ones. Seem to work well. I haven't had any problems with it. So moving on, I got this other grip for the front, so if I want to change it a little bit, I can. This is the other mag that I was talking about. This is my smaller version that I'm using when I'm at like DMR mode or whatever. I want to be a little bit more lower profile. It's closer to the ground. I like it. This is made by Magpul. It's one of their P mags. As you can see, I got the Ranger clips on there, so it fits on there nice. That was the one feature I wanted on my mags I was mentioning earlier, but they don't fit, so whatever. It all works out. Right here is a G&G Ulkin DR or Spectre DR. This is the 1x4x expensive scope for replica, but I wanted it. I really like it. Same with the aim point. I ended up putting a kill flash on the front, so I got a kill flash, and on this as well I have, sort of hard to see here, there we are, got a kill flash on this as well, so people can't see my lens, reflect the sunlight away from it. So basically, to simplify things, I ended up getting a SEMA barrel extension and then using my mock suppressor from G&G, put some camo foam on it. So this gives me the ability to basically extend my barrel, my outer barrel. And I'm using a Magpul, this is the steel bull version, 509mm with a Pro Win Hopup with, again, a ryoshin Baton bucking. And it seems to fire really good. When it comes to chronoing these systems, it doesn't really matter because it's as much PSI. You can go up to, like, they say 120 PSI. I don't push past 110 on this because I just like to keep my systems working well. And I don't know, so far this rifle has worked really well. So anyways, that's all the parts that I've done to this rifle. It's all in one kit. If I want to swap out and switch something, just take off the upper receiver, throw in my new barrel, inner barrel, switch out the one extension, and I'm good to go. You know, change up my dwell. So the other thing I was mentioning was the buffer tube. And so the reason why I went with the Magpul Mo is because you can take the butt plate off. There's two screws here. You can remove this, and this is hollow. And Wolverine is coming out with a race system that I'm pretty excited about. And basically it takes CO2 cartridges. That way I don't have to use a tank and a remote line. They say it has the ability to do 200 shots. It's not released yet, but I'm pretty excited. And once I do that to this rifle, then basically it'll just be the upper and lower receiver will be the only original parts from the TR16 that I bought from G&G. So anyways, I hope you liked my video. So if you have any questions, just leave them below. I don't really get back to my videos that often, but eventually I'll answer. So anyways, thanks for your time. Have a great day.